law.
No,
It's a law, and you have to believe me. And so I can't tell you
Right.
if you don't show no proof.
Yeah.
That's the same when we're guilty, but we're innocent until.
Still proven
Right.
guilty.
So it's like you coming up with something that don't exist. Show me where it says that.
Show me her authority.
With the access to
You can't. You taking her word over our word. You have no
We're
proof.
not taking nobody. Like he said, we trying to be on everybody's side. We trying to be we were called to be in the middle.
Okay.
The only issue that we having is they saying that it's their property.
But we're telling you it's not. I get it.
We pay our HOA bill.
I get it. Like it was explained to us, if you have a gym membership at Planet Fitness, and they about to close, you have to leave even if you pay your fees at the gym membership.
But that's a private club. This is our
It
homeowners.
is. I get it. It is. It's y'all.
We
Y'all
pay
dues.
all the bills around here.
Y'all pay the dues here. And if they say that they didn't authorize this, what y'all got going on, it's their private property.
What happened
not their
was
property.
we were supposed to
I
have
know
a
you
meeting.
may.
I'm not moving.
That's what we didn't know until we got here. That it was a meeting, but it was canceled.
Oh, good. All of
We
them.
didn't know that until we got
Good,
here.
good.
But
Thank
now
you.
we're finding it out,
Yeah.
so now we know.
It's sad that they would put the police in the middle of something
Yeah,
like
yeah.
this. Y'all, I mean,
In the middle of something that's civil.
yeah, that it's not even just civil.
It's
It's
almost
civil.
like
It
Martin
is,
Luther
it
King
is.
stuff right here.
It's a waste of taxpayers' money that they
And
interfere
I don't want
with.
to. I ain't trying to boot nobody from over here. I
Yeah,
promise y'all that.
yeah.
I'm not.
Yeah.
I'm not going
Just
nowhere.
stay there like I was before.
Yeah.
I'll be okay.
And the whole time you saw nothing but peace and no.
Yeah, that's why I
and
told you
everybody
it was
came,
no
got
drama. When I talked to
information.
supervisor, there was no drama.
Filled
Everybody was
out,
fine
yeah.
doing
Everybody
whatever they
came,
wanted.
got the information, and they left.
And they left.
Exactly what she said. Didn't come,
But
leave,
that's
and that's what they did. They came, leave, took the information, talked, and then left.
I get it. I mean, I'm not
I'm
with
You
nobody,
can't-
but
the thing is, you can't make up rules.
As
If they're
they
not
go.
presenting-
To suit you.
If they're not presenting you anything with system. Here's it.
My name is Raghav Kapoor. I'm 26 years old. I'm originally from Seattle, Washington. I moved to Texas, the great state of Texas, in 2019. I lived in Katy for multiple years and decided to move into Teal Run. I've been coming to this community. I personally have a relationship as friends with Stephen and Gregory, and I've been coming here multiple times. And I agree with everything that Nakia has said. As a community, we need to work together. When Stephen was here running this place, this community was doing very well.
He only 26.
Hey!
Baby.
Guys, knock it off!
And another thing, I don't know if you guys are on social media.
Hey!
Facebook.
Guys, listen, Mr. Kapoor, I apologize. Guys, listen, if y'all are gonna keep doing it, we're gonna start asking the constable to show you out. Right? We're not cutting people off. Mr. Kapoor, please finish your time. You have a minute left. You don't have to agree with anything anyone is saying, but you do need to be quiet and listen.
Yeah. Anyways, I met Tawana, Denise Rollins 2 days ago on Saturday. I have been personally attacked. They have
Wait.
I am speaking.
No, you want to lie. Your personal attack. Who are you talking to? He lying. He lying. He lying. He lying. He lying. He lying. He lying.
Don't talk to no woman like that. You don't talk to a woman like that.
Guys, I just talked to the constable. The next person who speaks out of turn is out. I don't care if that's the whole damn room. All right, we've been doing this all night. I ain't gonna do it anymore. That's extremely disrespectful. All right? He's now been instructed. Anyone else who does it, you're out of here. We've only made it way halfway through the candidates. All right? Act professional. Mr. Kapoor, you have 30 seconds. Please finish. Hey!
Okay. Good question. And we are out of time, but hey, thank y'all so much for coming this evening out.
Clint, real quick. I'm sorry, real quick question. Why are we out of time? Why are we be limited to 1 hour?
Ms. Bryant, we've earmarked an hour for this meeting. We gave 30 minutes for Q&A. and I think we had great questions this evening, and I really appreciate.
But we have a lot more questions. We have more people on here, and we haven't had a meeting. There's a lot of more people raising their hands. So why would you limit us to an hour? These are dues paying members. Why are you limiting us to an hour?
We have to pay again, then we have to pay again.
Okay, so we're calling the meeting. Thank you all so much for coming this evening. Really good questions. And again,
please, can you just take my one question, please? It's about the bylaws. Please, it's extremely important. Please.
Be respectful, Clint. These people pay your bill. The least you can do is answer her question.
I need to, please, ma'am, wait, ma'am. I need to know what article in the Texas bylaws where I can find where 2 board members can reside in the same house and both vote on the board. And secondly, we have the treasurer on this call that should be able to tell us about how much for the bylaws, because the board president made some amendments to the bylaws. So I need to know what article
yes, ma'am.
where board members can reside in the same house
Or
and both sit
cannot
on the
reside.
board. Huh?
Cannot reside in the same house. Cannot.
Okay, so, sir, are you not aware that we've had 2 board members that has been was on the board for 7 years and passing votes?
Shadow Haven.
Ms. Bryant, we are unable to issue you access cards at this time because you are still banned from the common area.
Based on what?
I believe you're familiar with based on what?
You don't have a basis to ban me from my amenities. My dues are paid.
That's right. It's based on the deed restriction violation that you're
There was no
receiving.
deed restriction violation.
Okay, you're dismissed. Thank you.
So you're denying me access. My entire household is being denied.
Yes, that's right.
My entire household is being denied access to amenities we paid for. Is that what you're telling me?
Yes.
Thank you. I'm sorry, let me make sure I get your name.
My name is Melissa Bessie.
Okay. And you want to cite to me what section of the property code or the bylaws or the deed restrictions by which you're telling me as the management company that you have the authority to suspend me from my amenities? Help me understand that.
There was a hearing held on this matter that you failed to attend. You were sent the transcript of that hearing.
And I didn't see a decision being made on that hearing, and nor did it cite the basis for it. There was nothing on that transcript that identified your basis and your authority to suspend my access to the amenities.
Okay.
I got the transcript. I'm asking you, what's the basis? Because it was not in that transcript.
Okay.
So I want to make sure I understand. I'm coming to this pool today, me and my family.
Mm-hmm.
Are we going to have a problem?
Probably, yeah.
Okay, on what basis?
You're suspended from the community amenities.
And what are you going to serve and under and what and how are you going to enforce that?
I need you to leave.
On what basis? Because I'm more authorized to be here than you are. You're not even a member of our community. You don't pay dues. You are a management company that my dues pay into a fund that pays your contract.
That number that you called earlier, could you call that again, please? Thank you.
So I just want to make sure I understand, because today is Father's Day. I do plan on using my amenities. So if we're going to have a problem, let's go ahead and get that resolved in advance. You're going to have to show whatever authority you're going to abuse today to keep me and my family from enjoying our amenities.
You've made your position clear.
Okay, all right.
Okay, she pays dues. Her dues are current. Okay. So she should have full access to the swimming pool and all of the amenities. They'll call you up there because they're going to claim to you that she doesn't have access to the amenities, which is not true. Okay.
Now, oh, go ahead.
No, you're fine.
Based on the message,
We're trying to figure
My dues are paid.
Okay.
Those my dues. Here's a lawsuit in JP Court regarding this. It's a civil matter. You guys don't have the authority.
Absolutely. This
That's
is
right.
definitely civil. Definitely civil.
And
Exactly.
every time I call the sheriff department, when I have issues with them not handling their fiduciary duties as far as deed restrictions, I've been told by multiple times from your colleagues that you guys can't get involved. So why then waste your time coming to call you guys?
It's civil matter.
Civil thing all day.
It's civil all day
If
long.
you already have access, then I don't see why they can't let you in. You know?
Exactly. This is
But they
abuse of
called you guys
authority.
a-
That's what the situation is. And they inadvertently use your law enforcement to involve to
Well, now we also to
Keep the peace.
de-escalate.
We understand
So
that.
that's one thing. So one thing when it's civil.
Call and say, report what?
So I'm just trying to make sure everybody can separate.
So what did they report? I didn't threaten her. What?
No.
Nobody said that.
No, nothing about
Did she threaten her?
Nobody said anybody.
Why are
threatened
y'all
any-
here?
So we were called here. Check clear. We were called here to do a property check. That's essentially it.
For what?
For this establishment here.
By whom?
I cannot give you that
Okay.
information.
What does a property check mean? What's
To
that
check
mean?
property, to make sure the property's okay.
So somebody had to, because she said she was waiting on y'all. She said, I'm not opening the door, I'm waiting on the police.
Okay.
That was Valerie
So I'm gonna
Silva.
go talk to her.
Yeah, find out why she called them, and I'm trying to get my
So
tag.
even if I find out why she called her,
You can't tell me.
Okay, yeah.
This
You
is ridiculous.
walked up over here. You say you're just trying to get a pull tag. I'm trying to help you get a pull
I
tag
know, but if
in the midst of me
let
doing
just
my
say
job.
This.
Okay.
If I ask you to get, and I appreciate that, if I ask you to get my pull tag, they'll use it and twist it somehow against me.
I will not get your pull tag for you. I'm
She's
just trying to
gonna
do what
get
I
it.
can to have you
Okay.
leave and have them
I'm gonna have a seat.
keep quiet.
I'm gonna stay here with you till you leave.